Zap el luchador. If you guys missed livestream weekend, JCB hooked us up with wrestling skins. I was a little tired and missed the arena and handover to Foxy where we could have duked it out WWE style, and it was a lot of fun. And if you guys didn't check it out, you should be going to watch everybody's VOD because it was a great weekend. But we did it, folks. We've done some things. And standing on these shulker boxes, I have a lot of mud. All 10 of these shulker boxes are full, and this one is, well, this much mud. We almost got an 11th shulker box full. We were doing pretty good with mud collection versus waste, and that is almost 11 shulker boxes of mud. I'm excited. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 4. This is episode 57. How's everybody doing? I'm doing excelente. Brushing up on the Espanol there for the luchador costume. I know a little bit of Spanish. I know enough to get in trouble on job sites. That is near here nor there. Last episode, we worked on the gas blaster. We also got ourselves a little bit of basalt. This little farm that we built produced us quite a bit of basalt in a very short amount of time that we are actually going to need a little bit of this today. I think I'm going to grab a stack, maybe two, just to have on me for plans. And then, of course, in a live stream, we managed to re-catch the ghasts here. I did have a comment saying, hey, wouldn't it be easier just to take the dirt and put it into a cube and then come back and mine it after? The answer is yes. We would have had no waste, and we could have done that. I could have built gigantic cubes and things, but this allowed me to AFK, and the 11 shulker boxes of mud that I got, I just sat AFK in the world after the live stream that we did for live stream weekend. Yep. So I've got all the mud. Now, also, we did have not only an episode, but 2 live streams. So if you want to be a part of the live stream where we do things and we change up things and we talk and all those kinds of things, check the description down below. There are links to the live streaming channel. There's links to Pokemon channels. There's links to all kinds of things, Discord, Twitter, Twitch, all of the things where you can come hang out if that's something you're interested in. But in the first live stream, not only did we catch the ghast, but we finished the coastline of mud all the way around. Yep. Very nice. We also did work on this back area and utilize the rest of the mud. Because of the incident that we had with the ghast as well as some internet issues, we were not able to collect mud for the live stream. So instead, as you can see from what we've been flying around, is I've gone ahead and dug out all of the areas. I think we left off somewhere right in here. And after the live stream, I did go ahead and finish out the digging portion. So all I really need to do is place a lot of mud. Now, hopefully what I have shulker box wise is enough. It should be. I did fill up about 4 double chests, maybe 5 of dirt. And there was some cobblestone and stuff. So I'm thinking a little over half of what we have is going to be needed. Now, some of you eagle-eyed viewers probably noticed we added some patches of soul soil in the mud, and I think it's a nice little breakup to where it's still kind of a wetter dirt, but not dirt. So I'm not going to sprinkle those in until after I place in all of the mud. That is something I plan on doing. Let me know what you guys think of that. And the other thing that I did was extend this path kind of all the way to where the moss is going to be. I have a plan to kind of wrap this thing around and kind of go this way with it over to the portal. Maybe. I don't know. But it is nice. It's time for me to turn on some YouTube and just place a ton of mud. Unfortunately, we could not work out the phone thing, and we're still on 1.19.10 on the server, and I'm on 1.19.20 on my phone. It has not updated since, because I think there's been a couple of hot fixes and stuff like that. It has not updated, so that is great news. Hopefully we can keep this balance going soon. Now it's time for mud. 23,000 mud blocks were placed. 23,000 to finish this up. Now, originally I had said that I think what I had for shulker boxes was going to be enough, and as it turned out, it wasn't. So, yeah, what I forgot was basically the whole back section over here didn't have any blocks in it. I did not calculate those in when I took the blocks over there, and we ended up going through 2 more shulker boxes. I have 2 full, and then this guy right here is completely full as well. That's right. So that's what it took. And then we went through, and as you can see, we put in some soil. Just little patches of it every now and then. I did miss a little bit here, which is fine. A little bit down here could have been done as well. But this took like 5 hours of just placing blocks and watching YouTube. We did do kind of this little broke up area here that eventually will be like this, where the moss kind of comes in and the mud kind of spills over. I think this looks pretty good. What I want to do now is get rid of the mud that is in my inventory and never mine another mud block in my entire life. And take some of the basalt that I have and start flying around just as I was, planning on where we are going to put these trees. So I have plans to place a lot of trees in here, and I think we're going to place in some of these basalt trees, but what I want to do is probably come like right here and place a basalt. I'm thinking over in this area we'll place a basalt. You know, this is how I do things. There is no method to the madness, it's just madness. I think we'll place one like here. And for now, I'm just going to use the basalt as a marker, and then what I will do is I will come in later and place in acacia. So we definitely are going to want one over in this area, probably here, maybe one over in here. And this is what we're going to do. It's going to be a lot of customization, a lot of trees, figuring this all out. Then, after I get all of this figured out, I want to go into the same ender chest, pull out my other shulker box, and I want to set up about a stack of dark oak and 4 stacks of birch. I want to use every single birch sapling that we have, and placing these down in random places as well. Like, I think a dark oak tree would look good right here. And then maybe some birch, and some birch, and some birch, and some birch. You know, one of those canopy trees, that's what I'm going to call them, would look good over there. We're going to put birch here. And then we're going to run through with bone meal, placing all of the things, or growing rather all of the things. This is going to be a lot easier than the custom trees, because that is going to take some time of building up and building down and placing in cobwebs. A lot of work is going to go in this episode. But I think if we just do some randomization, placing in different things and stuff as we see fit, it'll be fine, right? And the last little thing that we need to do is going to be the mushroom farm. I've talked a few times about it. People have given me great suggestions as far as building something around it, changing it, moving it, leaving it, deleting it, and I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet. Let's see, we probably need a canopy tree like here. Oh, maybe one over in here. These are going to be less dense than the other trees, and I'm hoping that what I have as far as saplings will be enough. But yes, this is my life. For the next little while, I'm going to be placing in trees, and then if we grab some bone meal, we can start bone milling these trees, and hopefully they'll grow. Nice. I do not want to get too carried away with the bone mealing just in case I want to move saplings around. But as you can see, we're going to start seeing a nice little trove of different trees, colors. We're going to have the canopy trees. Can you see it? Can you envision it? This is exactly what I was going for. I'm not sure if I like this one that we're building at the moment because it's right in front of this one, but I think it's not really going to matter. When we're over here looking that way into the spooky forest, doesn't that just scream spooky? Like the trees are glowing a little bit, everything else is kind of dull and dingy. There is a house that is definitely way out of place. But I mean, I've got a few of these scattered around. And we're going to, like I said, change a couple of them into acacia. These take some time. These little custom things take some time. One thing I forgot to mention is I do need to come around with spider webs and place these in random locations underneath these trees like we've been doing. But that is something we will do a bit later after we build all of these custom bad boys. I think like this one right here, I'm going to change it out. Oh. Or acacia would probably be pretty good. I did it. Look at that. Pro move. Haha. But yeah, change that one out to acacia. We're not going to build any more than I've already like put down. So as you look across here, I'm not going to place any more of these dead trees. Maybe a couple more trees like right here. But I've just been flying about, checking out my progress, and this is gorgeous. Oh, man. Oh, we'll get the custom, you know, we're still going to do what I had planned here and blend it into like a light and dark side of the thing. That's not really what it is. This is the Mushroom Man side. This is my side. But to be honest with you, this island would look sick like this. I know if I turned my texture pack off, this would look probably silly. But nobody comes over here, and you guys are the only ones that is going to see what is behind us. A lot of work is going on over at the Mushroom Island in the spooky area, but I come back to the base thinking, you know, we should get some jack-o'-lanterns. I keep seeing these every time I open up my inventory for anything because I have the torches on me, and it's something I think that we can get rather quickly. So if we run down into the base, I remember I actually have a little bit of a pumpkin and melon farm that we set up and just kind of left it to its thing. Yes. Maybe I'll bring 2 stacks, but I think only 1 is what I want. So perfect. Now, while I'm over here, of course, I'm going to start checking through all of these different shulker boxes to see, have we sold anything in a while? Look at that. 2 diamonds. Perfect. So let me check all of these real quick. 45 diamonds, that's not bad. We haven't made that kind of sales in a long time. That gives us 5 diamond blocks to add to our treasure count here. Which, you know what? We're looking pretty good. 17 blocks plus 5, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Just like the progress over here, not bad. We have gotten all of the customization, the biome, all the things that I wanted to do. Some of the acacia trees and basalt trees. We're looking really, really good. This place is absolutely amazing. This definitely has to go. But I'm thinking in all of the chaos here that a little bit of light wouldn't be a bad thing. So if we take our pumpkins and just place a bunch of them down, we can then take some shears, you know, carve them up, and then make jack-o'-lanterns that we can place kind of sporadically throughout the area here, right? This is how we do it now. Oh, we can't do... Okay. We have to have an open face, it looks like. I think we can do this like this. It's gonna net us a lot of pumpkin seeds that we really don't need, but yes, this works very, very well. And then all I have to do is take the axe. And bada bing, we have a stack of 64 carved pumpkins, yes? So one thing that we have done outside of the custom trees and all of that stuff, you guys will notice that we did spread the moss. Spread the moss in this line right here all the way down around, and if we get a better vantage point, you can see that honestly the island isn't that much. We've just got this much to finish with the moss, which we already have, you know, a good portion of the side of the island done, the shoreline. We just have this little bit left to do, and then this. I think we can do this rather quickly. But we can also start sporadically placing these guys in. And I think we want to do it when it's dark out, not necessarily when it's light out, so that we can kind of see. I did place in a fair amount of cobwebs. I ran out, though. The almost 4 stacks that I had was not enough to complete. So as you can see, as we get denser into the forest, there are cobwebs and stuff like that. One thing that I also didn't do that you guys may have noticed is we kind of kept the big dead trees kind of out of this front entrance to the house back here because I wanted to keep it open. And then, of course, in front of the house, we don't have that many trees because, you know, as a tenant, I would cut them down so that I could do whatever it is that I needed to do. I will say that we have about 8 hours worth of work that has gone into this. The trees, the placing of these trees and growing, the mud, all the things. So what I think I'm going to do is wait for it to get dark and probably tear this guy down while we wait. Should be able to tear down the mycelium. I do want to collect the mycelium. We also have the trap doors that are up there. So what I'm going to do is go underneath and change the collection system here to probably get rid of these filters. And I'm probably going to drop down and get rid of the campfires as well. This way, just whatever items we have will come down in here. It's not a big deal. I'm not too worried about it. The item filters will filter themselves out. And then I should be able to take the water bucket I have on me. And put out the campfires. Perfect. That's what we're talking about. I like it. It looks kind of spooky. Nicely lit up just enough. The trees are lit up, the bottoms are lit up. There's still some dark areas. I have gone around and placed in quite a bit of jack-o'-lanterns. And I think I'm extremely happy with the way this all turned out. As you guys have noticed with me flying around, we did take down the mushroom farm, which is fine because I have a shulker box worth of food in here, and then up here I have 2 more full shulker boxes plus 9 stacks. Here we got a bunch of leather. I think that is going to be enough to get us for a long while. Considering I refilled the shulker box in the ender chest, I don't think we're going to be needing food for a while. And it definitely does look 10 times better at the island. So you would have hopefully seen a little first-person time-lapse of me tearing this all down. I did reclaim all of the pieces and parts. And I am so happy with the way everything turned out. Oh my goodness, there is a lot of time that went into this episode. So hopefully you guys thoroughly enjoy it. I really wish we could have done a lot more time lapses and things like that, but it is what it is, right? Let's get a good, I want to get a good screenshot of this. There we go. Nice. Oh, so as far as the spooky side of the island goes, I think we're just about done. Tiz was asking in the Discord if anybody needed anything. I talked about needing some more, cobwebs. So we may put some more cobwebs up. We may throw a few dead bushes in just for grins. Like inside the area here. Maybe that's something we need. Other than that, I think this side of the island is done, finished up, and I think what we can do from here is get our bone meal, do a live stream, a couple of live streams maybe, and finish up the green side of the island, I guess. There's still quite a bit of work that needs to go on over here. I am planning on putting in some foliage and stuff. Not 100% sure what we want to do yet, and then of course I still need to build the base area over here for the one and only Mushroom Man. We're still contemplating what we're gonna do here, but hey, there's work that needs to be done. Oh goodness, these are about to break. So that's gonna do it for me today, guys. As the moon is going down and day is upon us, we have put in a lot of time, a lot of work in the area behind us. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. I hope you like what I've had planned for a long while. Once we get the island done, I do want to do like a here's what the island looked like and here's what it transformed into once we're done with that part. So hopefully we'll get rocking and rolling on this place soon and finishing up. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know the routine. Leave a like, leave a comment. Consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Be sure to check the description for all the different ways to follow me, including links to Twitter, Twitch, Discord, Truly Bedrock Discord, Truly Bedrock website. There's a list of all the Truly Bedrock members' YouTube channels down below, as well as links to the live streaming channel, the Pokemon Challenges channel, and a link to Patreon. If that is something you are interested in, there's many things that we do. So thanks for stopping in, and I will see you guys on the next one.